In this video, I'm going to show you what hardware components you need for this course, as well as where you can find an Arduino starter kit. But first, note that you can completely finish the course using just a free online simulation tool without having to buy any hardware. If you want to use the simulation, check out the next video for a quick overview. Although what I recommend is of course to use real hardware if you can. This is much more fun, and with it you can create real projects in real life. And if you want to use real hardware, the good news is that you can still start the course using the simulation while you wait for your components to arrive. So for this course, I have chosen to use components that you can use in many Arduino projects and that are also great for learning new things. I have made sure that you can find all those components in a single kit if you don't want to get them separately. This way you don't need to spend additional money on components that you are maybe just going to use once in your life. So you can either get an Arduino starter kit or buy each component separately. If you don't have an Arduino board already, I recommend you to get a starter kit, which usually contains everything we'll need for this course, plus more components for your future projects. Here is the kit I am personally using, and as you can see, the Arduino Uno here is not the official one. This is a clone board, which is absolutely not a problem here. So let's review the components we will need for the course, and at the end of the video I will come back to this starter kit. First you will need of course an Arduino board, and I'm going to use an Arduino Uno board here. That's what I recommend if you get started. You could however be fine with an Arduino Nano or Mega. And note that for the Arduino Uno you might get the official board here, as you can see on the left, or an unofficial one which is called a clone. And all of them will work the same. Then you need a USB cable to power on and connect the Arduino board to your computer, a breadboard to be able to connect all your components with your Arduino, a set of male-to-male wires, a set of resistors containing at least 220 ohm resistors and 10 kilo ohm resistors. But basically, if you buy any set of resistors, you will get those values because those are super common values. You will also need some LEDs, at least 3 for the course. It's better if you have different colors, but that's not really a problem. You will need a push button, a potentiometer, and now for the fun part of this course and for the final project, you will also need an ultrasonic sensor. You can see here the reference is HCSR04, a 16:2 LCD screen, an infrared remote controller with an infrared receiver, and a photoresistor. All those components are standard components that you can find everywhere. Note that the way the components look may not be the exact same as the ones you will find, for example with the potentiometer and the infrared remote controller. That's not a problem as long as you get valid components. Now you can decide to get everything separately, but getting a starter kit will probably be easier, cheaper, and more convenient for you. So here's the kit again that I have. So on this kit you can see we have the Arduino Uno here, the USB cable here, the breadboard, which is a long one, okay, which is perfect for this course. We have the male-to-male wires here, the set of resistors with many different values, some LEDs. You can see we have much more than 3 LEDs. We have push buttons here, the potentiometer is right there, and then we have the ultrasonic sensor, the 16:2 LCD screen here, the infrared remote controller with the infrared receiver right there, and we have photoresistor. Actually, we have 2 photoresistors there. And as you can see, we have much more components that you will be able to use later after this course for different projects. So to conclude, with this video you now have an overview of everything you need for the course, and for a recap and more details about how to get those components, please download the additional PDF. You can see the name of the PDF on the screen. Now you can start the course with the hardware components directly or using the simulation.